Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 4th to the 11th. This is for Capricorn, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. Now, let's jump into it. Capricorn, what a week. This is going to be a major week of change. And it's going to feel like you're on this ramp. You're going to feel this ramp up, maybe a literal ramp. You're on your jet skis. You're flying through the air. Remember, Mars and Jupiter making you feel ambitious, feeling this drive, and you are coasting in the air. And then you go into slow motion, okay? You don't stop. You just go in slow motion. That's because Mercury is going retrograde this week, along with Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto that's retrograde. So what does this mean? It means that you're going to feel a little bit of a slowdown. But while you're up in the air, you have this great perspective. While you're in slow motion, you've got this time, okay? Things are going to slow down a bit with all these retrogrades, but you're up there. You got the great lay of the land, your life, your future, your ambitions, your goals. It is a time with Mercury retrograde to reassess things. You're going to be likely reassessing a lot of things here, but at the same time, you're definitely going to feel a lot of new things happening for you. I'm looking at what's going on for y'all. I'm like, wow, this is kind of big. But this is definitely going to be a week for a change. One of the reasons why is look at all this mutable energy. Oh my goodness. We have Venus and Mercury in Virgo, mutable sign. Okay. Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, mutable sign. Saturn, your ruling planet, and Neptune in Pisces, mutable sign. So that is more than half the solar system. And mutable energy, by the way, it's just being flexible, being open-minded, easily adapting to change, and embracing change. This is a week of change. Now, we kick it off with on August 4th, on Sunday, that new moon in Leo. Wow, this is really big, especially. I mean, I'm going to talk about this for you in a second because it gets me excited for Capricorns. This is a very optimistic, a very electric, even dramatic. Remember, Leo is a dramatic new moon. All right. So it's really powerful. It's really great. And it is a time to set intentions. Now, the thing that I love about this new moon, well, there are many things I love about this new moon in Leo. The first thing is that it's happening at 12 degrees, mutable degrees. So dream big. All right. Now, secondly, what did I just say? Happening at 12 degrees. 1, 2 equals 3. New reality creation. Now, it's happening on August 4th. 8, 4 equals 12. 1, 2 equals 3. There you go. So the birth of something new happening is also creativity. It's also self-expression. It's the things that Leo is known for. Leo natively rules those areas. Okay. Now, the other thing is the number 3 is linked to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck. And this new moon and the sun will be sextiling Mars and Jupiter. Wow. So will there be new things happening in your life? Yes, absolutely. This is also, don't forget, the sun is in its domicile. It's happy there. It's in its happy place. It performs really well here. In general, this new moon is a very big one for creativity, personal growth. Okay. Maybe really big here. You're going to feel that driving life force of the sun and this new moon. Remember, new beginnings, set intentions. Now, this is what's really cool about this, and I'm going to explain it later, but this new moon in Leo is happening in your 8th house. And so the 8th house is death and rebirth. It's transformation. You just had 2 back-to-back full moons in Capricorn. You're going through changes. You're going through big changes. Now you got this big old new moon in your 8th house of transformation. The 8th house there's this intensity to the 8th house. And this is a strong new moon. And when I say intensity, love and relationships and money, shared resources, especially. So when I say shared resources, bonuses, commissions, inheritance, investments, royalties, maybe loans, all of that is part of this. So plant seeds, set intentions. It is a strong new moon. You're going to see things move in new directions. Okay. Also remember Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, already harmonious here. You're going to feel some sort of advancement around this time. Actions, that you take really ramping up, okay? And things just happening. And the reason why is because I mentioned in your monthly forecast, we have Mars conjuncting Jupiter next week. I said that is such a powerful aspect. You're going to feel ripples of it this week. So Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, your sixth house, work. There's some big things happening in work for y'all. Big things happening in work. Sixth house is also health matters. There could be this big drive that you feel, especially with this new moon in Leo, which you'll feel all week. Also, the fact that Mars is in Gemini, Mars is physical energy as well. So this is your sixth house. This is daily activities. You're going to feel charged up. Things are going to happen for you. Things are happening for you. These are your routines. It's also, like I say, work. And when I say work, the process of work. Things with like setting up businesses, hiring employees, relationship with employees, bosses, things like that. You get what I'm saying. All right. Now, the other thing that's happening is Venus, yes, the goddess of love and money, moving into Virgo. So this is happening the same day. This is going to be most of the month. Venus being in Virgo. Remember what I said in your monthly forecast? Venus is love, it's relationships, it's pleasure, creativity, it's beauty, it's harmony, it's money. Virgo is putting a very analytical lens on all those things that should just flow freely. So you might find yourself really analyzing things down to the detail. Okay. You may have your checklist out, your to-do list. Did I get that done? I got that done. This is really getting all X-Files, getting all detective mode. Remember, Virgo is known to be all about perfection. It has that perfection energy. And so, yes, when it comes to any themes of Venus, you may be asking a lot of big questions. What do I want in a relationship? What do I want in love? What do I want in money? Creative pursuits, creative outlets, all of that. So you may be going deep because Mercury is also moving into Virgo. So Mercury going retrograde in Virgo. This is happening August 4th, 5th, depending on where you live, until the 27th, 28th. So again, pretty much the entire month. You may already be feeling Mercury retrograde. It's a strong Mercury retrograde. I say that because Mercury is in its rulership in Virgo. This is one of the strongest Mercury retrogrades of the year. I did not stutter. So this is Virgo rules your ninth house. So a lot of reassessing here. Remember, retrogrades slow down for you to reassess things, reevaluate things, rethink things. That's what Mercury retrogrades are for. Now, Mercury's going in retrograde in Virgo. So really analyzing things at this point because Mercury is so potent in Virgo in its domicile. So yeah, you could be revising things, especially with work and routines. Remember, you've got Jupiter, Mars, and Gemini in your sixth house. Virgo is the native ruler of it. So I would not be surprised this week if you do spend some time reassessing your daily life, your routines, work, health matters, maybe even thinking about pets too. Pets are part of the sixth house. So just keep that in mind. Remember, Mercury retrogrades, yes, they do tend to bring, issues with technology or miscommunication, travel delays. You've got Mercury retrograde in Virgo in your ninth house, which does rule like long distance travel. Okay. Foreign cultures, foreign lands. So just be mindful of that if you are taking big trips. But when I look at what's happening for you, it seems just more like you're going to be thinking about it or thinking about something about a long distance trip. If you maybe planning one that you went to before and you're missing it and feeling nostalgic, you're like, I want to go back there. Okay, I want to go back to Tahiti. I missed those overwater bungalows. Ninth house is also education. So there could be something here with education. It's spirituality. It's your belief system, how you see things, your perspective on things. You're definitely going to feel some shifts, but you're going to remember what I said, your monthly forecast with Mercury retrogrades. a lot of things, circumstances, people from the past float around this time. So a lot of people from the past may come up, and it may be people that you met from long distance trips. It could be people that you met while you were in school. Remember, education, higher mind as well. There's this spiritual element to the ninth house, also publishing and broadcasting. Okay, so just remember with Mercury retrograde, there can be a little bit confusion. WTF moments that happen, especially with anything that I mentioned above, but also a lot of work-related matters, especially for you as well, with colleagues. Remember, it is just Mercury retrograde. We have this 3 to 4 times a year. You're used to it now. I say, as long as you're prepared for some things that could possibly go sideways, things are a lot easier for you, okay? Things are a lot easier for you. So just, don't, Mercury likes to try to, poke you, the bear, tries to poke you. Don't let him. Don't let Mercury, stay frosty, be cool. I say that all the time. It is just a Mercury retrograde. No one's trying to, take your Kit Kat bar. All right. Now, one of the other reasons why you may feel very analytical around this time, especially the first half of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the moon will be in Virgo. So we've got Mercury retrograde, Venus, and the moon in Virgo. Whoa, that is a lot of Virgo energy analyzing. So there could be a lot of things now, but also with this emotional component involved, intuitive component involved. So this is actually kind of great for y'all because you could feel really charged spiritually, intuitively. Just know you may be processing a lot. Okay. It really is just identifying any problems, issues, circumstances as well, with this Virgo energy, looking under the hood of a car. Right. And even if you've never looked under the hood of a car, you're going to want to know. That's this Virgo energy. Remember the details. You're going to want to know how everything works. So just, you can learn things around this time. All right. You're going to know the difference between the engine and the brake fluid, whatever it is. I've never looked under a hood, but you get what I'm saying. I also have moon in Virgo natally, so I get this. Wednesday, August 7th. Oh, wow. Sun sextile Jupiter. This is absolutely amazing. There's a lot happening here where I wouldn't be surprised if you start feeling a lot of transformation in your daily activities. Okay. This aspect, Sun in Leo, sextile Jupiter and Gemini, is a kiss from the universe. It is optimism, it's growth, it's good luck, it's good fortune, expanding your horizons. Jupiter is all about growth. This can also be material possessions coming through, but really, truly personal spiritual growth. You're going to feel this expansion around this time. Now, great day because the same day Mercury will conjunct Venus. All right, both in Virgo, both in Virgo. So you can find yourself being very social around this time. You can find yourself, if you're single, being very flirty around this time, sending those DMs, swiping right on Hinge, Bumble, whatever it is. But even if you're in a relationship, maybe even just feeling that charge here, Mercury is the messenger communication. So speaking the language of love, okay? This may be something big for you. It's going to be really nice. One thing about this aspect, you could find conversations, communication actually flowing really well around this time. I know Mercury is retrograde, but Mercury is conjuncting Venus, which is kind of big. So with that said, you could get some really big messages around this time. I would not be surprised if you get it intuitively as well. Just really strong intuitive moments that you have, but also in your external world. Now, another day that is not on this whiteboard, just something I'm going to talk about real quickly. A lot of people will be talking about this. A lot of people don't know about this. August 8th, 8/8. Lionsgate. So it is considered first a portal, okay? Secondly, 8/8, and it's we say it's Lionsgate because yes, August 8th happens during Leo season, Leo the Lion. 8 is in numerology prosperity, it's success. remember what I said about this new moon in Leo. It's happening in your 8th house. So that's what I love about this when you look at this in a numerological perspective. Okay. The other thing is, it is where, the Lionsgate, the, Earth, Sirius, Orion, the sun, there's this alignment basically. And to really, because this is rabbit hole covers, we can talk about this. Just think this is a big peak. Spiritual insights that you may have around this time. This is a great time to manifest. It is happening just days after the new moon. Just days. It's been a long time since we had Lionsgate so close to a new moon in Leo. So this is something Lionsgate's been considered for thousands and thousands of years. If you are, in there's that spiritual aspect of, I've been making those references of, the pyramids of Giza. They're mirror to the Orion's belt, and the Sphinx, right? It's got the lion's body. They did the research 12,000 years ago during the Younger Dryas period, looking straight at the Leo constellation. So yes, there is that association here. This is going to be, just consider it as this is going to be a big week of change. Now, the last thing I want to tell you, Capricorn, on that same day, on 8/8, Moon in Libra will trine Pluto in Aquarius. So, this is great for you, Capricorn. This is great for you. Remember, Libra, first of all, South Node is in Libra. And as some of y'all may know, Libra rules your 10th house of career, public recognition, fame, honors, achievements. It is trining Pluto in Aquarius in your 2nd house of not only self-worth, self-value, this confident energy that could be blooming around this time, but also money, salary, income, finances. So this is a wonderful trine that I really love for you. It is a good time to be very open-hearted, very open-minded. There could be something with partnerships here as well. So Capricorn, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh my goodness. All my Capricorns, Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon. And if you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to Capricorn. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you for August 4th to the 11th. Capricorn. Oh my goodness, y'all. That was okay. I do a traditional called the cross spread. Offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Capricorn, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh, yeah. You're going to be fine. You got a lot to celebrate here. You got a lot of great things happening here. Happening here. Just keep your eyes on the prize. Big message coming through energetically. Remember, Mercury will be retrograde. To be honest, it affects everyone differently. Okay, it affects everybody differently, but just remember to take that time to slow down and reassess things. Now, you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. There's a lot of great stuff happening here. Everything's changing, by the way. When I say this would be a big week of change, ooh, look at that. Now, you got the 5 of Cups, all right? Came up in your past. So there is likely something here where it does seem like it feels more like a friendship, not seeing eye to eye with someone. It could have been the ending of a friendship, or maybe not seeing eye to eye with a colleague as well. There's someone else involved. Now, you see he's the figure's looking over at the spilled cups. They're spilled. You can't do anything about it, right? But he's not letting it go. He's not letting it go. This is something that you may want to surrender, have that moment, because you got these 2 full cups behind you. All you got to do is pick up the cups, cross the bridge, go home, okay? Never let your past dictate your present, all right? Never let your past dictate your future. Now, with Mercury retrograde, a lot of things from the past could come up, but there is going to be this sense of, I've got to do a little bit of emotional healing. Maybe you've already done it because this has come up in your past, all right? So, whoa. You hear the church bells? There you go. There's your sign. That emotional healing, okay? Why? because look at what's on the other side. Look at what you've got in the heart of your spread. You got the Three of Cups, all about celebration. This is celebration. It is joy. It is, even celebrating something that has happened in your life. Remember, there's a lot happening for you this week. This is actually a Cancer card too. Cancer rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So there could be something there. Again, a big work energy coming up, employee, something to that nature could be possible. But this is even just celebrating life itself. There's just something that's happening here. You see the three sisters toasting each other and dancing and just feeling really good. This is such a feel-good card. You're going to feel really good this week. But again, there may be something to celebrate. Remember what I said earlier with all those threes, right? 3 being a big number. 3 of Cups, right? So again, there could be something new that's brewing around this time. Cause for celebration. Now you do have the Ace of Pentacles, but you got your the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. So yes, could there be something new coming through this week? Absolutely. Is it something that you really need to keep an eye on? Yes, it's in your challenge area. So there could be something that has come through, will come through, that could have to do with a job opportunity, where, something with money. Remember, I said there's some money stuff happening for you. It is the biggest pentacle in the deck here. Okay. The Hand of Spirit offering it aces, new beginnings, new opportunities, new cycles. So 2 things here. 1, there could be something new that's come through, has already come through, or will come through that this week. It's just making sure you have, all eyes. Okay. All eyes on it. There is a sense of, because this is really grounding, but it's in your challenge area. So working with that energy to make sure that this is something that's rooting up in your life and you really taking care of it. Okay. Really keeping your eyes on it. All right. Eyes on the prize. I think I said that earlier. Keep the ball rolling. Keep the ball rolling. Now, the other thing is there could be something that you're waiting for that hasn't come through yet. Remember, this is a weekly reading. Hence, yet is the key takeaway. Hasn't happened yet. It's still, likely to come, or it could be just taking a little bit longer to get off the ground. So remember what I said in your monthly forecast. Practice patience is the key theme of August. Now you have the 10 of Wands. I like that because you also have the World, and so you see 10 is the end of the suit. 1 0 equals 1, therefore a new beginning. So, and then the World, the end of the major arcana. And you even see the dancing figure here dancing within the wreath, the garland shaped as a 0, referencing the Fool. So starting a new journey. You see that here. Just don't take on too much. Don't take on too much. We're about to enter Mars squaring Saturn, Jupiter squaring Saturn. I mean, a lot of that next week. Okay. I talked about this for you. Saturn is your ruling planet. And so just try not to take on too much. Okay. There may be a lot going on up here. There may be a lot of things that you do want to do around this time. You could feel that, like I said, that ramp up with this new moon energy, the, Lion's Gate as well. There could be a lot, but just try not to overburden yourself or even just burden yourself. I always say a drop of wand or two. Okay. It's going to help you see things a lot more clearly. You see that he's carrying so many wands and people have asked to help him. He's like, no, I got this. I got this. But does he? Does he really? Because it looks like he's struggling here. Drop a wand or two, because when you do, you'll be able to see. He can't even see where he's going. He's got so many wands in his face. So there may be the sense of you recognizing that this week because you also had the World. And so there is a sense of completion. There's a sense of you going through the Fool's journey, all through the major arcana. We've come to the end. Like I've said, here we are. Here we are. All right. You're about to start this new journey. So be very proud of yourself because you've probably gone through some squeezes. The World is attributed to Saturn, by the way, your ruling planet. And so remember, through the major arcanas, there's all those polarities, dualities, masculine, feminine, the highs and lows, dark, light, whatever, all of that. This is the merging of it all. Feel very accomplished. Now, you've got the 6 of Pentacles in your future. So this is amazing. Everything is harmonizing for you. Everything is becoming really, you're blessed. You're blessed. Okay. This, by the way, the Six of Pentacles, very interesting here because this card is attributed to Taurus. Remember, Taurus says rule your fifth house: love, pleasure, joy, romance, creativity, self-expression. A lot of that. Remember, there is that overlap because Leo is a native ruler. There is a sense of spiritual wealth. There's a sense of you moving into wealth to the point where you see the very philanthropic man here helping, supporting others. And so you could be moving into that place where you are that rock for some people. But remember, this is a card of action. It's the actions that you take that raises frequencies, that actually puts emotions, the wheels of emotion in motion. I talk about that all the time. Emotion, break it down to its etymological root, emotere, energy and motion. We are all made of energy, okay? And it's you moving that energy in a certain direction at a certain frequency, and this is spreading a lot of love, all right? But it's also having that spiritual wealth because of the actions that you take. Now, if you are in a situation where you are seeking support, yes, there you go. There you go. It's in your future. All right. So let's get to your staff, Capricorn. Y'all are amazing. What was I going to say? Oh, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, all that fun algorithm stuff y'all love doing, and leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on with my Capricorns, and I love y'all. Wait, y'all are amazing. Let's do it. I mean, come on. Okay, I'm going to give you a mic drop. I'm going to give you 2 mic drops, actually. I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3 mic drops. 3, remember, that's it. That's a great number this week. Let's get started. You got the Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, a lot of y'all maybe, it's part of the celebration. There could be something that you're launching. There's something new that you're even forming that's coming through. Remember, there may be a partnership that's forming around this time as well, but whatever it is, it's emotionally fulfilling for you with the Page of Pentacles here. I really love this. This is a page who is very committed to learning how things work. Remember, you've got that analytical energy with Venus and Virgo, but then you also got it in your 9th house. Remember what I said, education. I really love this. So a lot of y'all could be thinking about starting something new. There could be money entering your life, finances or whatnot, or there could be this new direction or even this new way of thinking for you. But either way, it's very, very, very positive here. It's very positive, very auspicious. Look at what's happening here because you also got the Hierophant. I love this. I love that fact that you got the Hierophant, very spiritual card, right next to the 6 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. What did I say about the 6 of Pentacles? Like, you're blessed, right? And now you got the Hierophant. You're blessed. In fact, the Hierophant has the same hand gesture as the man in the 6 of Pentacles. How about that? How about that? And they're both Taurus cards. The Hierophant is Taurus. Remember, that rules your 5th house. Love, relationships, self-expression, creativity, procreation, recreation, joy, pleasure, family, children, all the good stuff, the Hierophant, very, this is this is someone who's very wise, someone who is very structured. You love that. You're Capricorns, but someone who is a big leader, right? Very big leader. First card in the major arcana where other people appear. You see the monks at his feet. You can't lead if there's no one to lead. There you go. There's someone, really strong energy here. And so it's in your external factors area here. There is someone, like I said, a lot of education, a lot of learning new things. There could be some new job role. There could be hiring employees. There could be something, again, new, where education is involved or learning is involved. It can be spiritual growth as well, something with personal growth. It could be financial growth as well. But either way, you got someone on your side. You got someone who is really blessing you, possibly giving you really great advice, someone who is you're going to look up to. And yes, it could be a Taurus. It could be a Taurus rising. It could be Taurus moon, whatever. But this is really great. A lot of wisdom here. Now, you do have the Seven of Swords. It is where it falls in your staff. It's just saying, the last thing I want is for, to feel that this card is about deceit. It's dishonesty. It's distrust. But where it falls in your spread, it's saying that's what you don't want. You're like, I don't want that anymore. I want to be able to trust people. I also want to be able to trust myself. I want to be honest with myself moving forward on my path, okay? Especially if, finances wise too. I mean, you in these pentacles, you've got the Seven of Swords attributed to Aquarius, which, remember what I said, rules your second house of salary, income, finances, but also self-worth and self-value. So there is that sense of being honest with yourself and really, really just like nothing's stopping me now. I'm on this path and I'm growing. And oh my diddly days, are you growing? You just got the sun and your final outcome. Come on, Capricorn, this is major. If you've ever gotten a tarot reading, I think I've said, I feel like you've got this before recently. This is the biggest yes in tarot. This is the sun. This is that driving life force. This is high frequency, all right? Energetically. You even see the vibrations from the rays here. But you also see the wisdom child, all that innocence, all that freedom. You see the banner, victory, success, purity with the white horse here. This is abundance, optimism. This is, you're good. You're absolutely good. You're moving in the right direction. Everything's happening for you, but just expect really big change here. You've got a big week of change, but growth, a lot of growth, a lot of learning that is coming through really strong. And it could even be on a spiritual level, learning to vibrate at a higher frequency, love yourself more, spreading that love, having that spiritual wealth, and really having this acceptance. But you're good. You're absolutely good. I really love this for you. You are great. Just remember, just let bygones be bygones. And when you are in trusting yourself and in touch with your intuition, your higher mind, you're aware of the things that you do want to let go. But again, remember, you have the Three of Cups in the heart of your spread. And so it seems like that is something that you're ready to move forward from, something that may have been like, you're like, I want to keep that in the past. Anyway, you're good. You're absolutely amazing. Capricorn, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we will go deeper into Mars conjuncting Jupiter. That's going to be a big thing. Your daily activities are changing. Your routines are changing, all right? In this great way. There's this growth that's happening for you. Jupiter is a planet of growth. Mars is that drive. And we start moving into those Saturn square. Saturn is your ruling planet. So we'll talk about that next week, Capricorn. If you like this reading, like I said, if you it would be great to like, subscribe, leave comments. I will see you next week, Capricorn. Have a great day. Have an amazing week. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.